Hi friends, welcome to my channel Me Time with Nikki. Friends, do you sometimes feel that there is something that you absolutely cannot do and maybe others can do it better than you? Then you must listen to the story that we are going to read today. It is called Giraffes Can't Dance. So, this is a story of a giraffe named Gerald who's super scared to participate in the jungle dance because he just cannot dance. And when he almost gave up and he was walking back home, something happened that made him go back to the jungle dance and put up a great show together. Do you want to know what he did? Alright, so let's read and find out.
Giraffes Can't Dance by Giles Andreae and Guy Parker Rees, published by Scholastic. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees. But when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Now every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad. Because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. The warthog started waltzing, and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor. But the lions saw him coming and they soon began to roar.
Hey, look at clumsy Gerald!
The animals all sneered.
Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird.
Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. They're right, he thought. I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot. So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before, so sad and so alone. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. The moon can be so beautiful, he whispered with a sigh.
Excuse me,
Coughed a cricket who'd seen Gerald earlier on.
but sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to.
With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying, and his tail was swishing round. He threw his arms out sideways, and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Gerald felt so wonderful, his mouth was open wide. I'm dancing! Yes, I'm dancing! I am dancing! Gerald cried. Then, one by one, each animal who had been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted,
It's a miracle! We must be in a dream! Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen!
How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how.
but Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. "We all can dance," he said, "when we find music that we love."
Wow, wasn't that such a motivating story? So, friends, next time when you want to do something and you think that you cannot do it, just remember that you don't have to do it the way others do it. You can do it absolutely the way you like it. And remember that when you are yourself, that's when you are the best version of yourself. And you can achieve anything you want. Alright, friends, if you like this story, please give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more such stories. Bye, friends. See you later.